Hey Playmakers, welcome to today's episode on the Playmaker podcast. Today I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest. What's holding you back? If you followed my social media journey or know me at all, you know that when I was in college, I did not just gain the freshman 15, I gained like the freshman 50. I went through a traumatic experience in college and I didn't turn to drugs or alcohol, I turned to food, and sugar was my drug of choice. And then I went on this weight loss journey and I lost over 65 pounds and I started focusing on my health and coaching other people to get healthy as well, just bringing them along on my journey as I was going. And because of that, I started coaching kind of more publicly on my social media and I would share my transformation pictures. And if you've seen them, a lot of my friends have said, I see your before picture and what you look like now, and I'm blown away. Like, you look incredible, but I want you to know that when I saw you then, I didn't look at you and I didn't think of you as like, this girl that isn't healthy, this girl that needs to lose weight. Like, you were just Maggie. And I knew that, and I know who I am, and I'm confident in who I am. But y'all, every time that I would post a transformation picture, especially the first time, but literally it didn't really get a lot easier since the first time. I would literally, I would draft a post and I would have it up and I would literally count, be like, eyes closed, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd post it and then I'd scream and I'd drop my phone. I couldn't stand it. I hated it because I felt so vulnerable. And that fear of other people's thoughts could have held me back. And there are times that it probably did. But I was asked one time, what's the hardest, scariest, most traumatic thing that you've ever been through? And immediately my mind went to a time in my life that a lot of people don't know about, and I started reliving stuff and I was told, don't relive the experience. But what did you go through? And what did you do to get through it? Essentially, I was being asked, how were you a playmaker through that situation? And so I want to ask you that question. What is the hardest, scariest, most traumatic thing that you've ever been through? Now, don't let your mind go there. Don't relive it, but just discern what it is. And now think about the after. What did you do to get through it? How were you a playmaker through that situation? Because you made it through. See, each of us has a story that others know nothing about. And we're sitting here alive with air in our lungs, taking the next right step each day. So how did you do it? Now I want you to imagine a ladder that's sitting next to you, okay? And on the top rung is that horrible, terrifying, maybe even traumatic experience. It's the hardest thing that you've ever been through. It's on the top rung. Now, when we go back to asking what's holding you back, okay, I want you to think about the current situation that you're in, the current situation that you're going through. What's the thing that scares you? What's the thing that has you stuck? What's keeping you from growing? Now, where does that current situation rank on the ladder of your experiences? Compared to that top event, the worst thing ever, where does your current situation rank on that ladder? Really be honest with yourself. You made it through. You are still here. You have proven that if you can make it through that, you can make it through anything. See, if we just put things in perspective, whatever you're going through now, although it seems hard or scary, and not that that's not valid, it probably is hard or scary, but when you put it in perspective to what you've already been through, what you've already conquered, that current situation probably does not deserve near as much time and energy that you're giving it. When we realize just how capable we are, just how strong we are, because of what we've already shown to get through, that hard and scary situation doesn't seem as big and scary anymore, does it? Whether it's sending a message to someone, giving someone a call, posting a picture, sharing a story, when we put everything into perspective, the possible rejection that we may face doesn't affect us like we thought it would. So what's the point? Do the dang thing. You've already proven yourself that you are strong and capable. You've already made it through. So I want to ask you, what lies are you believing? What is holding you back? Isaiah 43:1 says, "But now, this is what the Lord says, fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine." When you remember your identity and whose you are and who you are because of whose you are, you can do anything. Remember who's on your team. Remember who is cheering for you, who's on your sideline. What's holding you back? Whatever it is, take action and move forward. Do it and do it scared. Kick fear in the face and keep getting 1% better. Remember, the goal's not to be perfect. It's to be better. So go do something today to get 1% better. I'll see y'all next time.